I welcome you to this session, a time of sharing with you. I believe that we all are going to learn together. As I just look at a few things that, you know, make certain people in life to be very successful. Now, life is full of many good things, and there are some people who know how to get these things, these good things, than others. And so they have been able to climb life's ladder quicker, faster than others, and have achieved great success. Whereas the great majority of people in the world are struggling at the ebb of the ladder, at the bottom part of life, not able to attain, you know, good things of life. They desire the good things of life, don't you? Make any mistake about it. Everyone wants a better life. Everyone wants to have a car, have a house, live a very good life, being able to have financial security. You can take care of yourself, travel around the world, have a good family, be respected, and just have the necessary things in life, live a very good life. That's the dream of everyone. But unfortunately, not many people are able to achieve that dream, but just a very few people are able to get that. Now, I want us to look at just 5 principles, which I call the 5 winning principles of highly successful people. There are so many things that's making people to succeed in the world today. So many things. There's a lot of them. But I just want to look at 5, and by the grace of God, I will bring other videos in this respect, and we'll be looking at the principles and one after the other, one after the other. So check on my next video where I'll be looking at 5 destructive beliefs of great losers. 5 destructive beliefs of great losers. Now, that would be a video that you don't want to miss. If you know somebody who's not making it, who's struggling in life, somebody you really have a passion for, and you are very, very much worried about, and saying, how I wish this person can be able to just move up in life, then you want to recommend this video for that person. That's the one I'm talking about, the 5 destructive beliefs of great losers. In fact, everyone needs what I'm going to be talking about right now. You need it, your children need it, your friend need it, everyone needs it. So please help me to share this video. Now let's get to the topic quickly. Highly successful people believe that secrecy protects production. They believe that secrecy protects production. It is a principle to be secret when they want to produce or while producing. Because the fine things of life usually are fashioned in the secret. You will never go get gold on the surface of the earth. People dig deep. That's how life is. The precious stones, diamonds, are all found in the earth crust. What does that teach us? It teaches us that secrecy has a lot of treasures. And secrecy produces surprises. That is the reason why highly successful people have mastered this habit of being secret. Why they're producing, why they want to produce, at the period of aiming to get something done, or in the process of getting it done. They speak little and they work a lot. They work so much but talk less. People will celebrate you rather for what you've achieved than what you are intending to achieve. People will rather, criticize you and try to make you feel you can't achieve anything, and try to talk you down, discourage you when you try to achieve a thing, and you go tell everybody, I want to do this, I want to do that. So the best thing to do in life is to keep a sealed lip. Keep your lips sealed while you try to achieve, while in the process of production, while you're still pursuing the dream, you don't tell everybody everything. It's, for example, look at the seed. I always say that the seed is the mother of the tree, because every every tree is planted first of all as a seed, and it becomes a tree. But how do you plant the seed? You don't leave it on the surface of the earth. If you do, then the birds of the air could come eat that seed. Any animal could eat it up. The feet of a man walking down the road could squash it. If the rain falls, it will just displace it by the flood. And if the sun shines too hard, it could burn that seed. So what do? You dig the ground, and you do what? You bury the seed within the ground. So that's what it is. If you ever want to achieve, you must do your very best to open the sand of your heart, the dust, the ground of your heart, the soil of your heart, and bury deeply within your heart your dream, your plans, your great ideas and strategies. If not, people are going to do it before you, and you become like a copycat, whereas you're the original producer and you're the one who had the idea at first. But they would end up having the privilege of copyright, and you'll be seen as the one who's done plagiarism and piracy, all because you spoke too early. Why don't you produce and let your work speak for you? That's what highly successful people believe. That's one of their winning principles. They believe that the fine things of life are formed in the secret. They know that separation helps focus and continuous growth. They hold on to separation from things, from certain people and certain places, so that they can still focus and they can continue to grow. Because there are people there who would only distract you. There are people there who are just jealous of you, don't like your guts, and they will do everything just to waste your time, your precious time, when you should be producing. They engage you in some very unnecessary things, unnecessary discussions, unnecessary visits, purchasing unnecessary things, doing unnecessary expenses, money you should be investing. They make you waste it. And so, separation sometimes brings satisfaction. You don't need everybody in your life. When you go into the higher ebb of life, you don't need everybody. There are certain people who have made you to regret. There are certain people who have made you to lose precious things, to have lost opportunities, golden opportunities. And you cannot go along with them at this point in time again. You got to find new friends. You need to find new places. Those old places that made you to only weep. Those things, those habits that cost you a lot of regrets. You got to separate from those habits, separate from those people, and separate from those things. Separation sometimes brings satisfaction. And highly successful people have that as a principle. Highly successful people also believe that information is a key to growth. Information is key to progress. They believe in the power of information, because special pieces of information are the keys to the different doors of life. Life is full of several doors. The doors to marriage, the doors to business success, the doors to academic achievement, the doors to good and fruitful friendship, the doors to a safe travel, the doors to production, the doors. Life is full of several doors. Every desire that you have, there is a door to it. And the key to the door to get you to where you want to go, information, the right information, is the key. So to lose information, to lack information, is to lose the vital key to your destiny, to your destination. So Successful people, highly successful people, they go for information. They go for information. They value the power of information. They know the importance of information. They will do everything to get information. They will employ people in their company. They will get people in their space who can give them information, progressive information, success oriented information, solution driven information, information that will take them to the next level in life. They know the power of information because it is what you know that will make you great, and what you don't know can only bring you down. What you know will knit you up, and what you don't know will knock you down. I want to say it again. What you know will knit you up, and what you don't know can eventually knock you down. So highly successful people don't play with information. If you want to be successful, one of the things you must not play with is the pursuit of information. Go get it. Get information. Look for it. For everything that you have in your heart as an endeavor, for everything you have in your heart as a career, whatever your pursuit may be, whatever your industry, whatever your specialization, go for information. There are new things coming up. Go get information. Get them online. Get them from friends. Read books. Watch the television. I don't mean waste your time just watching things that wouldn't help you. Get information. Open your ears. Whenever you hear people bringing new stuff and they're saying some things that you don't know, open your ears. Wise people hear more and they speak little. But foolish open their mouth too much and they receive nothing. So highly successful people, they go for information. They know the value of information. One of the principles, winning principles again, of highly successful people is being not afraid to be alone. They understand you don't need people always around you. You don't need people always around you. They know that loneliness is not the absence of people, not the absence or the lack of persons around you. It is nothing but the absence of ideas, absence of information, absence of direction, absence of strategies, absence of plans. So as long as you have a plan, you have a pursuit, you are focused on something, you have a direct sense of direction, and you have ideas and you have strategies, you have plans, something you're going for, you will never feel lonely. He that feels always lonely is one who has not anything going on in his mind, because your level of riches is determined by your level of reasoning. What is it that is going on in your mind? Do you have a plan? Do you have a strategy? Do you have a goal? Are you pursuing after something? Is your life after something? Are you living for something? Do you have a dream for life? If you don't, then you always feel lonely. You know, you can be in the midst of people and still feel very lonely. You can be in the midst of a crowd and still feel yourself alone. People around you, but you see, have you not seen certain persons sometimes? They're in the midst of the crowd and they seem to be by themselves alone, and they look as if they are cut off and depressed, but they're in the midst of people. Why? Nothing in the mind. But you can find certain persons, they are alone, but they're always full of joy. You can see their faces are bright. They're brilliantly bright. They are just so jubilant. Why? Because the man is full of ideas. That lady is full of a dream. And she's looking for something. She's busy and trying to get something. And as long as she's getting it, she feels so accomplished. And successful people, they know that sometimes you gotta be alone. You don't need everybody around you all the time. They know that. They know that. And so they will even sometimes create situations for them to be alone, where they tell people, no, I want to be alone. I want to be alone. Why? The man wants something done. And number 5, just to end for today, I'm going to bring more of these winning principles of successful people, of highly successful people, which we all can learn. You know. Number five, just to round it up right now, is that successful people know the power of choice. They believe that choice is the strongest currency in the market of life. Life is a business place. Life is a scene of transaction. And choice, choice, choice is the strongest currency in the marketplace of life. Choice is your strongest currency in life's transaction. Your choice is your force. 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 Don't let people break your power of choice. Your choice, your choice. Your choice is your force. Your choice is your force. And successful people, highly successful people, understand that one of the greatest manifestations of a purposeful individual is his ability, his readiness, and ease to choose in the midst of several attractive options. He's able to quickly spot the difference easily, and he's ready, and he's not afraid to make a choice. That's a sign this man is great. That's a sign of a man with a purpose, his ability, his readiness, and ease to make a choice in the midst of several conflicting and altogether attractive options. You know, it is my hope and my faith that these five principles, we can work on them from today. Now listen to me, I would like you at the comment section to please share your thoughts about these things. There's five winning principles. The principle of secrecy, that secrecy protects production. Number two, separation sometimes is necessary to be satisfied. Separation helps focus and continuous growth. And I also spoke about information being the key to progress. And number four, loneliness is not the absence of people, but the absence of ideas. You don't need people with you all the time. And great leaders and champions are not afraid to stand alone sometimes. In fact, being alone sometimes helps them to have a rapid growth. And then number five, I spoke about choice, which is the greatest currency in the transaction of life, in the marketplace of life. Choice. I just hope that we can put this into practice, and each and every one, all of us, you and I, will begin to succeed every day. So please, just share your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me something. Let us just learn one from another. If there's something you think I didn't put right, let me know. And if there's something you think we should emphasize more, let me know so we can get this thing on and on. And please don't forget to share this video. Let somebody in the village, somebody in the city, somebody, your friend, your brother, your sister, let somebody learn from this. Let somebody, a colleague at the place of work, just wash it together and then educate yourself one to another. And then let's all get on the track of success, because we all can succeed. We were born to be successful. There's no one that is born to be a failure, and we all can succeed. So please, if you're not subscribed, do me a favor. Please subscribe. Until we meet again. Thanks very much.